America is just a few weeks into the COVID-19 pandemic, and already some people are acting like we now live in a post-apocalyptic wasteland of Mad Max proportions, a terrifying dog-eat-dog world in which it's every man for himself, and we must do everything in our power to survive. This includes stockpiling hand sanitizer, oat milk, and toilet paper. But the fact is, having a whole bunch of toilet paper in the house really isn't going to be of much use to you, no matter how bad the situation gets out there. And even if we all end up having to self-quarantine in the days to come, we're probably looking at about 2 weeks' time cooped up in our homes. Well, if that turns out to be the case, you'll only need the same amount of toilet paper that you tend to use in any 2-week period. Of course, this begs the question, exactly how much toilet paper does that actually amount to? In case you're simply too panicked to figure out how long a roll of toilet paper tends to last in your household, Vice has helpfully done the dirty work and crunched the data for you. While toilet paper rolls and sheet counts vary from person to person, 500 sheet rolls of 2-ply paper were used for the sake of their experiment. Firstly, it was necessary to establish the average amount of, movement per week. According to a Scandinavian survey, it turns out that the average person goes number 2 approximately 1.714 times a day. Seeing as men tend to use toilet paper solely for this purpose, that means he'll use TP about 14 times a week. But women also need to use the toilet paper after they pee, which they do about 7 times a day. So 7 times 7 equals 49. Add on 12 for that other thing, because women poo too, of course, and you get 61. Add another one just for kicks, and you get 62 toilet paper events each week for women. So here's another burning question. How many sheets of TP are needed for each of these bathroom events? Of course, individual mileage is bound to vary from one event to the next, but the Massachusetts Institute of Technology determined that the average number of sheets per use is 8.6. Now let's turn back to our calculator for some more number crunching. As it turns out, men need approximately 120.4 sheets per week, while women need 533.2 sheets per week. That means that in the event of a 2-week quarantine, a man should be good to go with a single 500-sheet roll, while a woman may require just over 2 rolls. And since toilet paper is usually sold in packs of at least 4 rolls, one of these should certainly see you through a quarantine in a household of 1, and most likely, a household of 2. And should you ever wish to maximize your toilet paper study, both a nuclear physicist and a mathematics professor concluded that wadding up the TP while you wipe is a far more efficient strategy than folding it. You can thank the Dollar Shave Club blog for this essential bit of trivia. Now suppose you suddenly run out of your touchable, soft, ever so supple toilet paper.
Is he yours? Yeah, but you can touch him.
Please do.
So fluffy.
Really soft.
In fact, let's imagine you ran out of toilet paper right before it became the hottest commodity since Popeye's chicken sandwich. Sure, it's a raw deal, but it's not the end of the world, despite the apocalyptic scenes that are unfolding in toilet paper aisles across the nation.
Oh, one big convenience store operator, they said, you know what, we've had enough of people stealing our toilet paper, so we're going to put a curse on it.
Oh.
Don't give up hope should you find the shelves bereft of TP the next time you hit the stores. Instead, we recommend picking up a few boxes of Kleenex. We guarantee that your bum will never know the difference. Even if the Kleenex is all sold out, there's still no reason to panic. At the end of the day, there are plenty of toilet paper alternatives you can reach for in the event of an emergency. Consider this: you can finally put all that junk mail and all those mile-long receipts to good use.